Hello, welcome to another part of Simpsons Skateboarding. We are now doing Springfield Mall. Let's begin. First one is Weinberg, then 360 spin, then manual, then ollie, then unlikely, then flip.
I am Lord of the Board.
So, this one's not that bad,
King of the world.
but this is where the combos start to get bad. In fact, Springfield Mall has the hardest combo in the entire game. Yeah. A hard combo that does not involve a special move. Take note of that. Does not involve any of the in the zone moves. I don't have to be in the zone.
Yummy.
That has to be one hard motherfucker. And it is. And there's a second hard motherfucker, but I'm going to basically skip both of those to the finish. Why? Because they're basically normal moves, and the hardest one took me over 15 minutes to do, and also to recordings. I had to take a break in order to beat that one. Yeah, I didn't have any fun with this one. The good news is, well, once we get past this shit and get straight to where we want to be, which is luckily the fucking main event and the contest, it's not that bad compared to the rest of this shit. But yeah, I beat this one, so that's challenge 1 completed. Now it's time for challenge 2. Okay, so ollie, spineless, stinky fish, 360, and a flip. Let's do this.
It looks easier than it is.
So this is basically all one air. I have to hold 2 buttons, a spin button and the front flip button, and I have to do a spineless and then a stinky fish. Like so.
Right.
But I didn't do a front flip. But I did do a front flip here though. And I do indeed nail this one. Because I'm so good at this game. Okay, now it's time for the second hardest thing in the game. Not just kidding, it's just another one of these. Ollie, spineless, late chapter 360, 360 spin, and a flip. Which is a front flip. Remember, when it says with a flip, it's always a front flip. Because sadly the game is really bad at making you do whatever flip you want by just saying any flip. Anyway, done. See, this next one, however, is the second hardest. Okay, show 360 or 360 spin to nose grind to ollie to nose manual to ollie to unlikely. A lot of moves, and also really fucking difficult for your average gamer, at least.
In theory, this is supposed to work.
So I fuck up on the first try. I almost got it too. Because I didn't do it unlikely, I fucked it up. But I'm gonna skip to where I actually beat this because you already get how I'm gonna do this.
What the?
Yeah. So here's how you have to do it. You have to do it like this. But you have to spin as well. By doing this, you get enough time to do the thing, and you pretty much get to nail it pretty quickly. And you need another ramp to do the unlikely. Nail that, and you're done. Now it's time for the hardest one for anyone. Ollie, unlikely, Weinberger, late shove for 900 spin and a backflip. We have to do the 900 with a late shove and a backflip in this fucking game. And guess what? This is where the game gives you the middle finger. In order to do the 900, I have to do 2 backflips. 2. If I only do 1 and I continue spinning, it's going to stop dead on 720, no matter what I do. I have to keep flipping because the spin is stuck with the flip, not the grab.
Oh, I picked my
So that
clothes.
means I took 15 minutes and 2 recordings nailing this. And here is my successful attempt. Now, to any average player, I want to see you do exactly how I did it in less than 5 minutes. Good luck! Next is the last challenge. This one's timed, and it's ollie, late shove it, blunt grind, ollie, late 360 flip, tail slide. Pretty simple. This compared to the last two, this is pretty simple. It took me a while. In fact, it took me almost all this time limit, so you're gonna be watching this for about 2 minutes.
At the end of the day,
Give or take.
you're still alone.
So all I have to do is do the whole ramp thing again. I just have to ollie, shove it, blunt grind, ollie, 360 flip, and then nail a tail slide after the 360 flip. And when it comes to flips, the 360 flip is the most delayed. So I gotta get my timing just right to nail it. Plus, this game has a bit of a problem. Sometimes you can grind. Sometimes you can't when you're doing this, like you're seeing here. What I have to do is I have to get very close to the edge of the ramp just so I can nail it. Now, I almost had it there, but I jumped off.
I'm a genius.
Really bad moves on my part. I'm sorry. But I almost had it. So, compared to the last one that took me forever, this is easy. But trust me, you will fail Challenge 5 a lot. And you will get frustrated and you will punch this game in the soul. If anything, it's the second reason why you should hate this game. Again, the special flip thing, it's gonna appear a lot, so that's your main reason to hate this game. But that challenge, challenge 5 for Springfield Mall, that should be your second most hated part of this game. Anyway, we're done with Skillz School. It's now time to move on to Skate Fest. Lefty Key, Shop, Applesauce, Clocks, and Items. We're at the Springfield Mall, and I fuck up a lot. And you're gonna be seeing them all. I even know this is gonna be the longest part of the entire fucking LP. Maybe the next part could be the longer. Or the last part. Well, who knows? But you know what's good? You are not getting 50 fucking minutes of me attempting shit. Kent Buckman, begin.
This is Kent Brockman with Eye on Springfield. We're here in the Springfield Mall, where today the mall rats meet the skate rats in the Super Bowl of tragically wasted lives.
That's it, that's all he says. Now doesn't it sound like the Wii, the song, like the Me verse and everything? Kinda sounds like that kind of song, doesn't it? Very similar. Maybe Nintendo stole from the person who did the music for this game. Who, by the way, is the same guy who does the music for pretty much nearly the entirety of The Simpsons. Yep. Same guy who made the theme song. So, if you're gonna give shit, my throat is off now. If you're going to give shit to the man who made the soundtrack for this game, you are giving shit to the guy who made this damn theme song for The Simpsons. And you're giving shit to the man who has given you very memorable and very beloved music from The Simpsons. Really, you shouldn't do that because these songs are actually decent. In fact, when it comes to the entire soundtrack, this is actually the calmest of the entire soundtrack.
That hurt.
It's not booming your ears, and it doesn't sound like any kind of remix. It sounds calm and very nice, like elevator music. Good elevator music, not crap ones or stock ones. Anyway, I now have 4 donuts, and there's only 1 left, and it's inside the mall. I am not gonna get that donut until I get inside the mall, which, in order for me to do that, I have to get the skate letters first. Which, you know, it's mall. Yeah. Mall.
Big
Well,
trick.
I could actually say this might be the shortest of all the skate letters in this game. It's only 4 letters, unless I'm remembering it wrong. Pretty sure I'm not. It's 4 letters. And there it is, that's where it starts. Wait. No, it's not. It's not called mall, it starts finesse. Or was it? Was it shop? I think it was shop. So. We have to go and get shop.
Hey,
Knew it. We only get 30 seconds, which is actually more time than the shortest, which is 25. Anyway, I fucked up. Because glitch. Now that one counts as a glitch.
Maybe
People like Kid Icarus should shut the fuck up about glitches. That was an actual glitch, alright? Now, I like Kid Icarus. I don't hate him. I mean, I've seen his videos. A lot of them are decent. He can be funny, but it's just that one review, it sucks. It's a shit review. He could have done far better, but he ended up like every other reviewer. That guy who only did 1 level and just instantly called the game shit. Pathetic. Pathetic and wrong. He even criticized the music. How fucking dare you? So yeah, I keep fucking this up, but you're gonna be seeing the entirety of this because why not? I'm kidding, of course. So, here's where I actually do nail this. 1, avoid grinding. Just hit that S. Gives you the most speed and time. 2, nail the H. If you don't, restart. And lastly, nail the P after you get the O. If you don't, restart. It's gonna take you a while to get back up, so if you fuck up once, you'll have to restart the entire thing. Once you've done it, you're SHOPtastic. And I think that's one of the rare times one of these fucking skate letters makes sense to tastic. I mean, I could have, you know, made it Shopaholic or something. That would have been better, but whatever. SHOPtastic it is. I make everything tastic. And that was the clock. Fairly easy. And it's also not the hardest one, that is the medium one. So, yeah, the hard one's going to be a lot of points. But again, gotta remember the whole trick. Also, that's a glitch too. That should not be popping back up. But now it's time to break these apple cards. And pop it back up. I guess I'm popping back up because if you fuck up, they're back up just so you can try again.
I'm a genius.
But why don't they do that when the timer runs out? Because they didn't program these correctly. And yep. And yes, this last one is indeed going to pop back up. And yes, you can go through the ones you broke. Just letting you know. See, they're all back, and I can go through them. They're not grindable. You can go through them. They're really there, but they're not supposed to be there. They fucked up.
Devil skates among us.
Anyway, now it's time to find Flanders Lost Key for the Leftorium. Give it back to him. Only have 60 seconds left, and it's in here. In this area, I have no idea about. What is this area? A fucking furnace? Why would they put a furnace? Okay, I know that stores have those, you know, those little openings. But we got the key now. I have to turn it in the same amount of time. I know that shops backstage have a place where you can burn boxes and shit, but it's like this hole, not this fucking machine in its own room. Hi diddly ho, thanks Bruno. We have now Itchy and Scratchy's lands. So, and yes, I cannot do Flanders fucking talk. I'm sorry, I'm not a Flanders. More of a Hummer, really. Dough. Anyway, now it's time for the next clock, which is 90 seconds. 35,000 points. And this is easy. Because all I have to do is just, you know, get the combo. That's the solution to everything, really. Why wouldn't it be the solution? It's the combo. It's the greatest thing in the game. It's the most useful and ingenious thing in this game. It's the only reason you're ever going to be doing this. And I nailed it without using it. Huh. Why? Because now I'm starting to use different tricks. And that's what we're using for the rest of the contest, because just getting a 60 combo and then getting double points, that's not good enough. I need to get a lot of points and make that fucking double point thing matter. I can easily get to 1,000,000 because of this. All I have to do is do different tricks. Like that and that and that and that and that. I just keep nailing those tricks, and I nailed the thing. So now all the clocks are done, it's now time to get the items. Because, yeah, we're done with everything else. All we have left is the items. Anyway, this one's actually a special one for an easy. I have to go around this to this other side, and then I have to get this donut here. This is one of the interesting placements, and it makes this completely pointless area have some kind of point. Once you hit the donuts, there's no point to it anymore. Anyway, now it's time for the medium, which is actually... yeah, it's that. It's not difficult, but it's not easy either. No, medium. But it's not really a medium either. It's sides more of the easy. All I have to do is just find these, collect these, and nail them. And yes, I cannot find this motherfucker, but I do know this door is open, and over here, on this rooftop, is a medium. Set start, because we're coming back here pretty soon. So, why am I on the roof? What is the purpose of the roof? Well, after I'm getting this one pizza, which is starting to disorient me on how I'm going to get this. If you see this, yeah, you see this grind? See that pizza over there? Yep, we're doing this shit.
That was too easy.
Now, I'm not going to skip this one, because the pizza's right there, I was lying. But it does give you a taste for the hard item. I hate the hard items, they're assholes. In fact, this one I could pretty much say is in the top 5 of the hardest hard items in this game. This is where I have to restart because they're on the roof. They're on the roof and they're on that rail. I now have to go and grind my way to the hard duff bottles. The first one is down here, right there. I have to grind just right. I could just jump off and get lucky with my landing, but that's not how the developers wanted you to do this. This is how they wanted you to actually do this. Jump, jump, keep grinding, make sure you don't fuck up, keep grinding all the way around, and jump for the bottle. That's how you're supposed to do this. Now, let's restart, because the next one is a roof transfer. Over there is 3 rails. Grind them all the way to where you need to be. The duff bottle is right here. There it is. Just go get it. Very easy.
Alright.
Now it's time for the board, which is back on that roof. You could grind back, but you're better off restarting. So, the board, right behind me. Just jump up there, and you got it. I just have to aim, and then I can get it. Simple. Very, very simple. I keep missing. It takes me a bit because I can't aim with this camera. It's kind of hard to aim for something that's above my head. Because you're looking forward, looking behind your character, and yeah, it's kind of disorienting. Anyway, we're done! We're done with the free roaming. Now it's time for the contests. Let's do this. 1400,000. There's Dr. Frink. His skateboard is the most unique because it's not a skateboard. Anyway, this is where I actually do fuck up. Yeah, I fucked up. How'd I fuck up? Well, I didn't get the gold. I got a silver. I almost got the gold, but things didn't go exactly how I wanted them to. You're gonna see my fuck up, and you're gonna see me actually nail this. Because why not? I cut out 15 minutes of footage. Really, I could have just cut out this entire contest part, but I'm not going to.
I'm a genius.
Anyway, that's one. I have to go and do 2 combos.
At the end of the day.
Now again, if I use all my tricks, all my grind tricks, I could make this easy. But I don't. In fact, I look like a complete idiot. And this is where I become the biggest idiot, because this is where I bail. How do I bail? By doing this. Well, I didn't bail, I just failed. It's the same thing, really. It's just that bail is a skate term for fucking up, and failing is any kind of term for fucking up. Anyway, this is where I fucked up and failed. There was no way I was going to do this. I could have nailed this. But I fucked up. I fucked up because of what's about to happen here. I didn't manual. I got angry. I got very angry. I punched my controller. Right about here. Bang. Punched it. So, let's just move on to nailing this bitch. Which is actually not that bad considering, even though I can't really loop this without doing manuals, as long as I'm doing other tricks other than a 5-0, I can pretty much be fine. Also, doing grabs and such, they also help. So I just have to keep nailing this. As you can see,
We're number one.
boom!
Number one.
100,000.
Easy.
I do make it look easy. That's because it is easy. Again, people keep trying to use only flips and grabs, and it makes it hard because all they're doing is trying to think, well, it's Tony Hawk, so I'm thinking just keep doing grabs and such, because grinds aren't going to help me out here. No. You should seriously just do grinds and keep grinding. Do what I'm doing here and you'll nail this bitch like I did. Boom. I did it. So, that is actually it for this part. I'm done with the contests. And I'm like, thank fuck I'm done with them all. But now it's time to go to that one place of that show that is a parody of Tom and Jerry. But first, let's save. Yes. Okay, so, next time, we go to Itchy and Scratchy Land. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.